October 29th, 2012. For New Jerseyans, that is a date none of us will ever forget. Superstorm Sandy changed New Jersey forever, and it changed me too. You see, no person can see the destruction to lives and property that I personally witnessed every day for months across my home state and not be dramatically changed. The pain, the suffering, and the raw emotion of our citizens made me promise that I would do all that I could to recover from that day and rebuild our state as strongly and as quickly as possible. And whenever I'm asked what I'm most proud of in these last 8 years, I say it very simply. It's the days and weeks, months, and years since Sandy and the way our government handled it. The results were not always perfect. You know, they never are perfect. But I'll tell you what was perfect. The effort, the compassion, and the focus of all the people in our administration every day for over 5 years. 365,000 homes significantly damaged or destroyed. Roadways in every corner of the state destroyed or impassable. 2/3 of the state without power for more than 2 weeks. Only a handful of gas stations opened. No water treatment or wastewater treatment plants operational across the state. Shelters that needed to be staffed and supplied to keep people alive. Thousands of tons of debris strewn throughout the state. People wet and tired and cold and scared. Leadership was needed, and leadership was provided from every sector of our state and our nation. Nonprofits, faith-based organizations, governmental entities, all answered our call for help. We were grateful then, and we are still grateful today. As a state government, we devised and operated individual programs, 97 new programs focused on housing, on schools, on insurance claims, on small business, on mental health, on social services, on family support, on local and county government services, on energy restoration, on food supply, on fuel supply, and dozens of others. We stood them up where they never existed before October 29th, 2012. This has never been done before on this scale in our state. There's no blueprint that they leave you in the top desk drawer when you get this job to deal with this. We started from scratch by responding to the needs of our people. We facilitated the removal with our towns and counties of over 8 million cubic yards of storm debris. Now, we had lots of fun with that back then. Hearings, all kinds of crazy stuff. Now that we have some perspective and the politics of the moment is cooled, let me give you the facts on storm debris removal real quickly. It was completed within 100 days of the storm by the private contractors we hired at $50 per cubic yard. Let us compare that not to Louisiana, not to Mississippi, not to Florida. Let's compare that to New York and the same storm, who hired the Army Corps of Engineers to do the job. They paid $100 a cubic yard, double the cost for 1/8 of the debris, and it took twice as long to remove it. So let's make the record clear. We saved time and money for the people of New Jersey. That's the only way the recovery can start, is when the debris is removed. And we did it efficiently, effectively, and with a cost savings. Now, 5 years later, 85% of all families who applied for housing help are back in their pre-Sandy homes.